spindle, shuttle, and needle. Once upon a time, in a tiny cottage at the edge of a bustling village, lived a clever and hardworking girl named Greta. She had three things: a spindle that could spin thread finer than silk, a shuttle that could weave the strongest, softest fabric, and a needle that could sew anything together, as if by magic. Though Greta was poor, her skill with thread and cloth was so incredible that even the richest ladies in town envied her dresses. But Greta didn't care about riches. She dreamed of one thing only: a kind-hearted prince who would see her true worth. One day, a great announcement swept through the village. The young prince had decided it was time to marry. But he wasn't interested in gold, castles, or noble blood. He wanted a bride with kindness, cleverness, and a heart as golden as the sun. "That's my chance," thought Greta. But how could she, a simple seamstress, ever meet the prince? She tapped her chin, then snapped her fingers. "I know exactly what to do." That evening, Greta set her spindle spinning. "Spindle, spindle, race away. We've a pass for love today." Like a tiny whirlwind, the spindle zoomed out of the house, spinning a golden thread as it rolled toward the prince's castle. Then Greta grabbed her shuttle. "Shuttle, shuttle, weave so fine. Show the prince these hands of mine." The shuttle hopped off the loom and whizzed after the spindle, weaving the golden thread into a shimmering robe. Finally, she picked up her needle. "Needle, needle, stitch so neat. Sew a path to guide his feet." And just like that, the needle bounced out the door, stitching flowers along the golden road as it hurried after the spindle and shuttle. Then Greta sat back, crossed her arms, and smiled. Meanwhile, at the castle, the prince was deep in thought. His royal advisors had paraded dozens of princesses before him, but not one of them had captured his heart. Then he saw it. A golden thread, shimmering in the sunlight, winding its way through the city gates, down the streets, and out into the countryside. Curious, the prince followed the thread. It led him through the hills, past the village, and straight to Greta's tiny cottage. When the prince knocked on the door, Greta wasn't flustered at all. She curtsied politely and invited him inside. "I see you're quite handy with a needle," the prince said, admiring her work. Greta grinned. "And with a shuttle and a spindle too." The prince chuckled. "Tell me, do you sew dresses for fame and riches?" Greta shook her head. "I sew because I love it. A fine dress is nice, but a kind heart lasts forever." The prince's eyes sparkled. He had finally found his true bride. And so, Greta and the prince were married, but not before she stitched herself a wedding dress so magnificent, even the royal tailors were jealous. And what happened to her spindle, shuttle, and needle? Well, they got the best jobs in the kingdom. A clever hand and a kind heart will always weave the finest future. Thank you for reading the story with me. Please subscribe Olivia's Storybook Corner for more fantastic stories. Bye bye.